Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to the BTM channel. And in today's video, NFL is coming back, and I am going to be doing my week 1 game predictions. Not much more to say besides that. Make sure to like and subscribe, and let's get right into my predictions for week 1. Alrighty, we are starting the season off. I mean, the week 1 has a lot of rivalry games, a lot of good games, I can't even lie. But obviously the NFL knows they gotta get them ratings up, you know what I'm saying, so they can get, the fans engaged. So they open up the season with who they thought, obviously would have been, I would say the 2 Super Bowl favorites for the year. Maybe not my Super Bowl favorites, let's just say that. We got the Rams, we got the Bills at the Rams. So we're going back to SoFi. Thursday night football, first game of the year. This game's a tough one, because again, this is week 1. You don't really have a whole idea of all these teams. Like, we got this picture in our brain that we know this team's got to be good. We just got to see, because it definitely is definitely not as easy. So I am going to say for this game, I am going to take. This is a tough one. I'm going to take the Bills in this game just because they have had a great offseason. I've heard some things about Stafford's elbow, maybe like a shoulder thing. I don't know. A lot of I just don't know. Apparently it's bothering him or something. I'm like, I don't know. I'm going to take the Bills here. I think they're going to come in, trying to really show what they got this year. This game up is we got the Saints at the Falcons. This game for me, it's kind of a no-brainer. I got to take the Saints. Their defense has got to be really good this year. I got them as definitely a top 5 defense in the NFL. Offense has gotten, better. It's not they got Michael Thomas and Jameis Winston back, and they got Jarvis Landry, but nonetheless, it's better than the Falcons. The Falcons, I think, their offense might not be awful, but I think their defense is still just not it. So I got to take the Saints in that one. Next game up is we got the Cleveland Browns at the Carolina Panthers. We got a little revenge game possible for Baker Mayfield. He's been talking it up lately about the Panthers. He's had some words about the Browns. He's been talking it up about them. He's got to mess them up pretty badly. So we'll see what happens. But this game honestly for me is kind of a coin flip. I am going to still take the Browns. It hurts me to say it, but I think their defense is got to be just enough to just barely beat this Carolina team. I think Carolina's offense isn't the worst. It's also not the best, of course, but Carolina's defense, I don't know. I gotta take the Browns in a close game where they just barely pull out the win. I gotta take the Browns in this one. To the Windy City, it is going to be the San Francisco 49ers at the Chicago Bears. I gotta take the 49ers here. I think the Bears just are still figuring things out there. 49ers, I think, are a possible Super Bowl contender depending on how Trey Lance plays. So that'll be kind of a big thing to watch there in that matchup. So I'll be excited to see what Trey Lance can do in his week 1 debut. Next game up is we got the Cincinnati Bengals playing the Pittsburgh Steelers at home. And yeah, I got to ride. I got to ride with the Bengals here. I got to. I think after a Super Bowl loss like that, we got to be coming in hot. I think the Steelers, obviously, I think they're going to make it more of a fight than last year, but, we'll just have to see. They still are figuring out that QB spot. Our defense has just gotten way better, I think, over the offseason. We only really lost one guy. And yeah, our team just hasn't gotten much worse since last year. So I got to take the Bengals here, and we go 1-0. I'm going to try to start going a little bit quicker. I'm going a little slow. I'm going to try to get going quicker. We got the Eagles at the Lions. I got to take the Eagles. They went to the playoffs last year. They've had a pretty good free agency. I got to take the Eagles here. Lions are still figuring things out. Next game up is the Colts at the Texans. I'm taking the Colts. Again, this is another easy one for me. I don't even need to really explain this pick. If you're taking the Texans here, you're a gambling man. That's all I gotta say. So I gotta take the Colts in this one. Next game up is the Patriots at the Dolphins. Tua turned the ball over against Mac Jones. And I guess Tyreek Hill's there now, so that'll be something to watch. I'm gonna take the Dolphins here just because I think the Patriots offense just looks pathetic to me. Every time I watch it, I'm just like, how the heck, like, y'all win so many games? But I mean, they make it work. They got Belichick, but I gotta take the Dolphins here. I think they've just improved. They spent a lot of money over the offseason. If they don't, they got to start winning games. I got to take the Dolphins in this one. Joe Flacco against his former team, the Baltimore Ravens, and I got to take the Ravens here. I mean, a team that looked very good until Lamar Jackson's injury, and then they just started going for it on fourth down, and they failed every time, and they would lose every game. So I got to take the Ravens though. The team's got to be healthy again. I gotta take the Ravens in this one. Jaguars and the Washington football team. Oh my gosh, this gotta be the lowest ticket sales of the week. That's for sure. Gosh dang, that game sounds terrible. I'm gonna say the Jaguars. I'm gonna say the Jaguars take this one. I think football teams, or I guess they're technically the Commanders now. I think they're a better team, but I don't know. I don't know. For this one, I'm going to take I like what the Jaguars did over the offseason. I think they got some more offensive threats. They got some, the Trayvon Walker. I got to take the Jaguars in this one. Next up is we got the Chiefs and the Arizona Cardinals. Cardinals are a very interesting team without D-Hop. Apparently, I saw a statistic that said when D-Hop was playing, they averaged 30 points. When he wasn't playing, they averaged 19 points. Granted, they could have been playing better teams, but still, that's pretty important stat. So, yeah, here for me, I think the Chiefs haven't gotten much worse. I think they've maybe improved or are about the same as they were last year. I got to take the Chiefs. Next game, this is going to be a good game to watch as well. We got the Raiders at the Los Angeles Chargers. This one's going to be a good one. Divisional matchup. For me here, though, I love the Chargers this year. Well, I don't love them. I think they still got quite, we got to see how the coaching works, but as far as their roster goes, they look terrific, of course. I got to take the Chargers taking game one. I think that offense is ridiculous. They got so many offensive threats. Their defense has gotten insanely better. They got tons of star power over there. I mean, it's an LA team. Again, this is why I hate LA teams. But nonetheless, we're not going to go there. I'm going to take the Chargers in week one over the Raiders. We got the I think it's the Packers at the Vikings here. This one's a little bit tougher for me. But I think this game's got to come down to kind of QB experience. And I'm going to say, obviously, Aaron Rodgers is the better QB here. And yeah, I'm going to take the Aaron Rodgers over Kirk Cousins in a kind of a shootout. I think this is gonna be a really good game, but yeah, I gotta take the Packers winning this game, just barely though. I do like the Vikings a lot this year, but I gotta take the Packers week one. Game up is the Giants at the Titans. I don't gotta do much explain here. I'm taking the Titans, although I don't love the Titans this year. I think I gotta take the Titans here. Next game is the Buccaneers at the Cowboys, America's team, the team that's gonna make the Super Bowl every year. Here this one's gonna be a good. This one's gonna be a good one. I remember this game was the opener last year. It was a very good game. That was a very close game, and for me here, I still gotta take Brady and the Bucks. Again, but I do think this is gotta come down to possibly like a field goal, a couple points. It's gotta be a close game. I gotta take the Buccaneers in this one. Next game up is Monday Night Football. We got Russell Wilson returning to Seattle. Of course, the NFL knew what they were doing with this game, And yeah, I got to take the Broncos. Yeah, I don't really got to do much explaining for that one. I got to take the Broncos in that game. I don't. The Seattle's a lost cause this year. And yeah, that is going to wrap it up for my week 1 predictions. Let me know if you would change anything in the, change any of my picks. Let me know in the comment section down below. Make sure to like and subscribe. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.